Hey guys. Yeah, I figured I'd do it that way to try it, see how it goes. Sorry, I'm checking the phone to make sure that it comes up on time. I wanted because I've had problems with it past. I've started talking just like Adam and Phyllis do, and you guys missed the first couple things I say, so I figured I'd start using an intro a little bit. All right, Sarah will be here in a second. She's making herself a drink. Let's see. Ashley's in here, but Ashley's got some stuff going on. He's taken care of, so it's not a problem. RM, good to see you. Simply Jan, hi. Good to see you in here as well. Tiffany, Miss Alone, good to see you. Anybody else I missed? If you're in the background, come say hi. And there's Matt's garage. Good to see you, Matt. Where's Kim? No, it's not that potent. I didn't make it that strong. I haven't made one in a while, so it was kind of light. And there's PTL Fabrication. Good to see you. And it's Ira. Good to see you, Ira. I hope you're doing good. Hello to you and hello to Mom. Hopefully you're both doing well. And there's Matt. Good to see you, Matt. That's Matt AK. And Tiffany says she's lurking. That's not a problem. There's Brooke Trout. Matt says also decided to spring for the Diderot live stream this year. It's been kind of fun to watch. I bet. I was talking to Bob Bartman earlier, and he said he did the same thing. There's trouble.
Yeah, and Bob said it was worth it.
Yeah.
He thought it was really exciting. And we watched Adam and Phyllis do a little bit of a live
From the
out
lake.
on the lake. It was really nice.
Yeah.
They saw the first few.
And there's Ed. Good to see you, Ed, from Mountain Marinoff Grid, Alaska.
Hi, Ed.
There's P and J. That's Paula and Jason. Good to see you.
Nice.
Everybody's greeting one another.
Wonder if I can read any of
Kim
that.
is making coffee.
good for
Hey,
you,
Dusty.
Kim.
Good to see you, Dusty Bottom Boys. Haven't seen you in a minute. Says, hello, everyone. I'm here, but busy cooking dinner.
Woohoo.
I hope everyone is doing well. We are. Hi, Sue. And I found out tonight that Zeus don't like green jelly beans. He wanted a jelly bean, so I gave him a green jelly bean, and
But was
it's
it a
sitting on the
spicy
floor.
one or
Ooh, that's right. Those I do
it
eat
was
the
the
spicy ones. It's
He
probably
doesn't
the
like them.
cinnamon.
He didn't like cinnamon. He doesn't like spicy at all.
Yeah.
He'll eat a black jelly bean. Go figure.
Strange little dog.
Well, not that little. Plenty strange, though.
Hello, Alone says, hello, lovely lady. Good to see you, Sarah.
Hi, Alone. Oh, it's such a treat to have you with us.
RM says, hello, Trouble.
Yeah. Hello.
Ed says it's 14 degrees and snowing on the mountain. It is currently
Oh.
23.6 here and lightly snowing.
Fluff.
We had some huge flakes earlier. I mean, they were almost the
Yeah.
size of a nickel.
They were big, fat, fluffy ones.
I went coming right down. I went for a ride on the snow machine and was getting pelted in the face by him.
Mm.
I actually had to sit down for a change on the snow machine. I usually stand up on the Tundra.
Mhm.
I can balance it better and take the sharp turns, kind of like Ed would do on his mountain machine that he does.
Yeah.
Ed, you'd be impressed with some of the hills I went up today on that Tundra.
Oh, I didn't go. I was home.
But she knows the area I
But I
went.
know the
It's,
area where you
A
went.
couple of the
and
hills were like this, and I managed to get up.
they're ones that make me go.
Yeah, she would not do it or she would not let me do it if she was on the back of the machine.
Yeah, I would have said, "Oh, let's not do this."
Yep. And there's Kim from AK Doug Mom 3.
Nice.
Hello,
More
Rob
the
and
better.
Sarah, and everyone in the chat.
Everybody, don't be a crybaby.
He's got to go out.
I'll let him out. I'll get a clean.
Yeah, it's easier for you to get out than me the way we're sitting right now. Ira says pretzels baking in the oven now. Wish we could share. Ooh, those gonna smell good.
You're the one whipping it. Come on.
Maybe he doesn't have to go out. Crazy dog. Alone says 13 and cloudy at her place. And Matt's garage says them are good sled riding flakes. Why you come over and hit in the chair?
He doesn't want to go out. It doesn't even want to go. There's your jelly bean.
Yeah, he's being moody.
I'm going to take this jelly bean and throw it in the garbage.
Yep.
It's getting squished up.
And there's Charles and Annalyn. Good to see you guys from the Philippines. Mid 80s in the Philippines, and it's only 9 a.m. Oof, yeah,
Wow.
not fun. Ed says, I went riding too, but that last wind event made the snow like concrete.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not as bad up here. We can almost walk around on it before we sink.
Yeah.
I tested in a few spots, and I went about almost to my waist at a couple spots.
I only went in one time on.
And that was up to your hip. He's got something stuck to his. Oh, there was a stick there.
Stick.
He just had it stuck between his toes and pulled it out.
Good.
And Alone says,
Yeah.
Hi there, Charles and Annalyn. Everybody's greeting one another, which is good. And there's Ruby from Rushing Wind Mountain. Good to see you, Ruby. And Troy Sutton says, Hey there. Hey there, y'all. How's everybody, everyone today? I'm calling an Adam. And I don't know where my cheaters are either.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I got one set right here behind me on the windowsill,
Okay.
right where I try to keep them.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Let me clean my spectacles.
Oh, you're going to make a spectacle of yourself.
Right? I don't know if these are mine or not. These might be one of your old sets.
They might, but they're all basically the same. They're just cheaters.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not quite my power, but I can see now.
Mm-hmm.
It's saying hello. Everybody's greeting one another. That's good. And again, if you have a question, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Let's see if it works today. There we go. And we'll make sure we get it, or tag us in it, the ad Curmudgeon, Alaska. And we'll try to answer your question as best of our abilities. And don't forget, following us at 5:45 tonight is Adam and Phyllis from Alaska Cut the Cord.
Right.
And on March 17th, starting at noon, I'm sure you guys have seen it in my videos, and I think Alone has done it too, but we're going to be doing a live stream. It's probably going to take a couple hours, answering all your questions you have on Alaska on St. Patty's Day, starting at 12. It's going to be Alone in Remote Alaska, Alaska Cut the Cord, and us, Curmudgeon, Alaska.
Yep.
And I think I'm actually
Fun.
almost caught up. I think I am caught up.
Oh,
All right, let's see.
sweetie, please.
Let's see. Matt says the spring peepers frogs are just out singing at night already.
Aw.
Wow.
That's nice.
And Alone says, Curmudgeon, Alaska questions for Sarah. Do you find water damaging to your hair? Has it dried out since moving to Alaska?
Tremendously dry. It's dry to begin with, but now it's really dry.
Those aren't
I
gonna work.
use Pantene with a good conditioner. It used to work really well. Now it's flying all over the place. And I actually have, what's that oil I use every once in a while? It's a nice smelling stuff.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that golden, it's for skin and hair.
I don't know.
I don't know. And after,
You have your ritual. You do.
yeah,
I
you don't
know
pay
while you're
attention.
doing your ritual.
But
There's my glasses. Now I can
the
see.
short answer is yes.
Why are you kidding me? You just came under the table and popped me in the leg. You're being a difficult dog tonight.
And you see it at its best / worst because I usually wash it on Monday nights, Monday just before the thing. It's still wet. And anytime you ask me a question, it won't be a short answer.
No. If you see in the Lord of the Rings or read in the Lord of the Rings, Sarah is an ant or an ent.
An ant. Aren't they
the big
trees?
trees that talk really slow.
I talk really fast and get a lot in.
She does. I like picking on her.
Yeah. I think so.
And Matt says, I ordered some adjustable dumbbells for working out at home today.
Oh, adjustable.
Time to get swole.
Oh, you put extra weights on
Yeah.
and take them off. Zeus, cool it, Mutt.
Hey, Jerry from Butler Family Farm. I hope you and Mrs. are doing good. Now he's got to go out. He just ran to the door. He's being difficult tonight. And Alone says again, Curmudgeon, Alaska, I have thought about buying water at the store just for my hair, as my hair is very dry. I never have that problem. My hair has always just been okay. Florida, I have to use a lot of shampoo down there because of the moisture level and the sweat being outside all the time. seeing how he wanted to go out. He's being pet up. Make sure he answered that all the way alone. Yeah, I mean, you might have to. See, our creek water doesn't
Yeah.
seem to be that bad, and the spring water is really good. I mean, if it
Yeah.
was a little easy to bring all the our spring water up here, I'd do that. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's a lot of spring water to get pushed up here. What's your stuff you got?
Argon oil.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty bad beat up. You can't probably read it, but ARGONOIL. The problem with it is, and it doesn't seem to make much difference. It is a brownish golden color oil. So I was afraid it would discolor all this white stuff, but it doesn't seem to. And I put it from about here down on the ends, and that helps it. Of course, a good braid wouldn't hurt it any.
Yeah. And Ruby
But
said
then it wouldn't dry.
no. Ruby said it's snowing here since Saturday and supposed to last all week.
Oh dear.
Wow. How much you have on the ground, Ruby?
I hope you need it.
P&J saying hi to Susan and Jerry from Butler Family Farm. And Jerry's saying hello to Alone. Ed says, I need a haircut. It's been over a year. I wake up and I look like Albert Einstein. I know the feeling.
Yeah.
It's 2.5 years since I've had a haircut, a proper haircut. Sarah trims
Right. I
up my
trim
dead
the ends
ends.
when they get really split, but they don't get that split that long.
No,
Mine gets split that.
I've always had
This is
decent
dry.
hair,
Yes.
and I got to at the length of the set now. I've got to kind of keep it pulled back.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it just goes doing.
Only it goes doing.
Yeah, it gets curly really quick. Everybody's greeting Jerry, and Jerry's greeting everybody else. And RM says hot oil treatment sometimes helps the hair, or just some coconut oil to leave in during the day. That's true too. And I do have coconut oil here.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll try that. Because it's really wild. Yeah. And I cut my bangs. That was a mistake. Now they're all over the place.
Matt's Garage says to Butler Family Farm, you've put up quite a stack of firewood. Yep, they have.
Yes. They have.
And Jerry says, so Rob, how was the live tonight? It seemed just okay to me. Your lives
fine.
always seem good.
Always fine.
You know, sometimes you have light nights with people coming in. Sometimes you have more than normal.
Mm.
And I wouldn't worry about it. If people come, Jerry, they're coming to listen to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't worry about it. We don't fret on it how it is with us. You know, this is more of a social gathering for us.
It is.
We'd like to get in here and chat with everybody and answer any questions they may have. And, you know,
we treat it like a party.
Yep.
I think
It's like having a dinner party almost, but we're not eating. Just a
you can
gathering.
eat if you want to.
He is, I'm sure. And Ruby's saying hello to RM. Alone says, Quentin Alaska, Rob, could you do a spoof hair commercial with your hair? I might be able to.
You might.
I'll work on it for you, Alone.
I don't even have to try with this. It just goes.
Well, a lot of you guys haven't seen some of the photos like I got on Facebook when I used to do a lot of sailing. On one of my trips to the dry tortugas, because it was in the middle of growing out my hair.
Mm-hmm.
I would donate it or grow it out and donate it. And at the time it was about what it is right now. And when I'm out in the sunlight and I don't have a hat on, my hair goes mahogany.
Yeah.
I was born kind of sandy blonde, went to red, you know, or like a reddish brown, then went to brown. And now I'm slowly going back to gray. That's your phone, I think.
Time? I can't see.
Send about McGuire Research. That's that thing from the state.
Oh.
But your name is Brian.
Oh, is it now?
They changed your name.
It must be a wrong number. Oh, it's probably from Florida.
Yeah. And Matt says to Ed, you're just a wild-haired guy from the mountain. Yep.
Mm-hmm. He is that.
And Jerry says to Matt's Garage, that is, I hope someone can use it. We don't use any, we sell it. Oh.
What do they sell?
The firewood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You don't use it.
Alone says, I do have some argan oil and others, but I believe it or not they make my hair sticky. Or staticky.
Oh, wow.
Gotta wash my glasses.
Yeah.
Here.
The argan doesn't seem to make
get it.
mine. You got it. Mine staticky. I don't know what else I use that doesn't make it staticky. For one thing, yes, we heat with wood, but we also have those big water containers on the back of the stove. And if I leave the lids off, it's more moist in the house, and that helps. That helps with the static.
Nice fresh loaf.
That's bread. Yum.
Nice and warm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right.
Okay.
RM's greeting, folks. P&J says the Butler Family Farm. Your lab was good. We all get together and
Yes.
saw the two of you today. Exactly.
Yeah. It was nice.
Just skipping over all the greetings.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
It's nice to have the greetings.
Matt's Garage says to Jerry and Susan, too bad you're not closer. I'd take it, right?
Yeah. Wood.
What kind of wood do you guys get down in that area there, Jerry? We have so much more to get rid of. Oh, I bet, Jerry.
Oh, good. Well, hope you sell it and make a bunch of money.
Right. Ruby
All
says,
that work.
yep. Ruby says it builds up to around 4 inches, then melts, then it's snow and repeat cycle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
RM says your bangs are lovely.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Ashley's back. Hello, hello.
Hi,
Hello, Ashley. And Jerry says, we feel we run out of things to say.
Oh,
You're fine, Jerry. You're fine.
yes.
You know,
Questions help.
yeah. If you run out of things to say, ask for questions.
Mhm.
If nobody's got questions, then find something else to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, talk about one of the, an item you're going to turn or something like that.
Yeah.
Living in the bush, well, we don't talk to anybody. You can usually find something to talk about up here.
Even if it doesn't make any sense.
Right. Alone says to Jerry, I need to set a reminder for your live streams. I'm a creature of habit and just need to add it to my routine.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And there's Sourdough. Says afternoon all. Rob the Moose still hanging around. Nope. Moose is
Where'd it
gone.
go?
No,
Oh,
it went off.
Yeah, Zeus barked at it the other day.
Yep. We had one pass right between all the
Right.
houses
Yep.
the other morning too.
Yep. Just like the first year we were here.
Yeah, he came.
Right
He came
through the
well,
middle.
that time he went that way. This time he went this way.
Yes.
And it was
Yes.
right before I let Zeus out. And Zeus goes out the door. He does his business real quick and he starts barking, looking out that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I took off about half an hour later on the snow machine to see what he was barking at, see if there was a wolf in the area again.
Yeah.
Nope. Found the tracks up that way and
Mhm.
followed him back around this way and into the yard. And I looked up on the video camera and he started up between the trapper cabin and the other cabin and just walked down a trail.
Yep.
Right next to the back door.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
Hopefully he'll do that in September.
That'd be nice. He had to duck to get under the lights
Yeah.
that we string. They're
He
kind of
literally
Christmas
seemed to
lights,
like
but
this.
it was
Because somebody was asking a while ago at the beginning of the winter, because we have the string lights going over between all the buildings.
Mhm.
You know, like how much room is it in the wintertime when it snows? I have to duck even walking.
I have to duck.
On the snow machine, I have to go like this to get underneath it. And normally it's about 8.5, 9 feet off the ground.
Mhm. And the moose had to duck.
Yep.
Seriously.
And Ira says we are happy every day when we realize we have parties to go to, right?
Yes.
And don't forget we have the party after this one with Adam and Phyllis.
Absolutely.
What are you doing, Zeus? Why are you pacing?
Are you all right?
You're being weird.
What's new about that?
That's true.
Soapy.
Jerry says thanks to Alone.
Mhm.
But be awesome to see you at 1 or 2, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be fun.
And Brooke Trout says, was the moose a bull? Could you tell? I couldn't tell. Well, the one that went between the houses, I believe, was a bull. The one that in the short, I'm not sure.
Mhm.
It was too far away, and I wasn't going to get that close to really look.
Right.
As much as Ed keeps telling me to go over and pet one.
You're right.
Not happening, Ed. Why don't you give him a ninny just to keep him quiet for a little bit? And Alone says, remember, hit that thumbs up button for Curmudgeon. Thank you, thank you. We appreciate that. And it does help the live. It gets us out there a little bit more. And Jerry's greeting brook trout. And Ashley's greeting rushing wind. And Simply Jan is saying hi to Butler Family Farm as well. And then Ashley's dropping some links. Thank you. And Jerry says, dang, fat fingers tonight. Can't type. It's all right. I can't really speak sometimes at night. And Brook Trout says he likes the lives. And we like seeing you in here, Brook Trout. Skipping over the little chit chats. And Alone says to us, yes, I always have a huge pot of water boiling on the stovetop. Maybe it is that I haven't used the wood stove as much this year. Either way, your hair is lovely, Sarah.
Oh, thank you, Alone.
Mine too. Thank you, Alone. You can't see mine's pulled back. It's highlighting my baldness. I'm just jumping over all these. And there's John in Alaska. Good to see you, John. Says hello, Robin, Sarah, and everyone else. Everybody's greeting John. And Jerry says it's all types. It is all types. Hedge, oak, locust, hackberry, black walnut, and others. Ooh,
black walnut.
Nice.
That's nice for building things.
Yeah.
It's pretty wood.
Brick Trust question for all the woodworkers. Can you just cut burls off trees? Will it kill the tree? I need to make a sink out of one. There is a product you can actually put on the tree after you make the cut, and it depends on how big the cut is. If John Hogan comes in here tonight, we'll ask him. He is or was a licensed arborist. So John will be able to answer that question. So if you see him pop in, ask him that, Brook Trout. When I take my burls, I just cut the tree down. But we got hundreds of burls around here.
We do have lots.
I mean,
you saw the one, we haven't shown that one yet, have we?
Yeah, they've seen the video.
They've seen the video,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty burl.
Ashley says to Alone, I sent an email, but did it on the laptop. I'm not sure if it went through. And there's EG Wife. Good to see you, Shailene. Hello, hello, each and every one of y'all. It's nice and warm at 6 above. There you go.
Woo.
It's not
Nice.
60 below. So
Big
that's a
deal.
good thing. And Alone says to Ashley, welcome back. I will look for it. Need to get caught up on emails.
Lost my glasses.
Ashley says to Alone, know you are busy. No rush. Thanks. And Alone says, did anyone else see the living room reflect off Sarah's shirt?
Living room.
How would the living room reflect off Sarah's shirt?
Oh, I don't know. Not a shiny shirt, so
No.
a regular old t-shirt.
And Matt says, sorry, no burls big enough to harvest around here. I got some up here almost the size of Volkswagen Beetles. And Sourdough says, watching the Iditarod, a couple of mushes touched the moose, literally punched one in the nose. Third mush that came along and it charged again.
Oh,
boom,
boy.
fight over. Yeah, we heard about that. The Bartmans were telling us about. No, was it Bartmans?
I don't think so. I think I don't know.
No, I think it was. I think it was the Bartmans that were.
It must have been because that's all we've really talked to about it.
Yeah.
Actually talked back and forth.
But that's crazy that the one guy punched it in the nose to get it to go away, and then they had to put it down because it was coming to pitta.
Yeah. Didn't like to be punched in the nose.
Nope. Yeah, she's saying hello to Sourdough. Quick Drop saying hi to EG Wife, saying it's 66 degrees down there in Venice, Florida.
Woohoo. Yeah.
Jerry says you can cut it off, but I would spray it with a paint, Brook Trout.
Okay.
Yeah, there's also, you can also use wax and stuff like that, as long as you're sealing it is what you want to do. Like I said, if Hogan comes in here, he'll be able to answer that question properly, so you can keep the tree alive. Because sometimes if you cut them and do it wrong, it's going to make a mess and it's going to kill it, and you're going to wind up with a tree rotting, and then a tree falling.
Oh dear. Yeah.
John and Ashley are talking to one another, and Jerry says that helps keep the bugs off the wood, out of the wood. Yes, it does.
Yep. Yeah.
It says, next time someone says, do you know who I am? Reply, you are obviously someone suffering from dementia.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, cute.
And Aaron says, I don't see a reflection alone. Right?
Well,
Stand up, sir.
yes.
Whoa, that's
Whoa.
weird.
That is weird.
That's not our living room either.
No, what is it?
Do it again. That is
What is that?
really
What
weird.
is that door?
And you know what? I bet that was one of the backdrops I had for a while. And it thinks
That is
you got a green screen. You're a green screen.
seriously. Well, I'm green.
Well, I know, but that's what it is. It's because it thinks you're a green screen. It's trying to put a background in there.
Wow.
Let me see. I can probably.
That was spooky. Good eye. Alone.
Let me see. I might be able to. I can't remember where it's at
Wow.
to do it. Nah, I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, you can put green screens on or backdrops on. And I think that's what it was.
Oh, because it wasn't anything from
No.
our house.
I'm pretty sure it's one of the backdrops that I've had in the past. Let's see. Hang on, guys. Don't go nowhere. I'm just looking. Orientation.
What about virtual background?
Virtual background. Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
I'll be
Yeah,
darned.
that's what it is.
I'll be darned.
So.
Wow.
Oh, it's strange.
That was strange.
It's saying poltergeist.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me see if I can do it again. No. Oh, virtual background. No, it's not going to do
It's
it.
not going to come up.
But yeah, you can do the virtual backgrounds alone when you're going into your StreamYard. You'll see it in one area, and that's what it was. A little strange.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Get back to where this alone asking about that. And there's Billy Sutton. Good to see you, Billy. Been listening and taking care of chores. Not a problem, sir.
Yes.
And Matt says Dallas Sevi had to send one of his dogs back to Anchorage after that from the article I read. Yeah, that's what we heard too.
Yeah. Oh, doggy.
Yeah, she says, hello, Ed. It's a little too close to home for that one tonight.
Mm. Mm.
Let's try to get caught up. And let's see. Sourdough says, yep, crazy part. Dallas is the front of the pack right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
P&J's greeting Billy. Yeah, did you set your alarm for your son? I don't want to get blamed. Message to Sourdough. Yeah, I've got the live stream up on another screen. Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
It says moose get quite ill-tempered this time of the year. They like areas like trails and either low snow and don't like to move for anything. Yeah, I know.
Right.
My trail in one spot, they've torn the heck out of them. I'm gonna have to go down with a shovel and fill all the ruts that they made.
Yeah.
They were down there shoveling, trying to get to the alder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, they get grumpy. They're hungry.
Yep, they're hungry. They're eating all the alders and the
Cold, they're
willows.
hungry.
And Troy says, "Hey there, brother Billy. Always good to see family, right?" Billy says hi to Paul and Jason. Good to see you. Yep, but he's off tonight. Oh, there you go. You don't have to take off later.
Oh.
Yeah, Sourdough. Green screen stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
Hey, Leonard. Good to see you. Leonard is a good friend of mine.
Nice.
Malone says, not your living room. Nope.
Nope. Not our living room.
Ed Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Go to the light, Carrie Ann. That's what it's saying.
Right.
Go to the light.
Yeah.
Malone says, Sarah does dimension, right? Rem says, freaky. Sarah has Harry Potter's cloak of invisibility.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, she's saying hi to Troy. Susan Hey, Susan Gacci says, hello, Rob and Sarah. How are you? We are great.
All good. All
And
good.
we're even greater every time one of our friends comes in and talks with us.
Yep.
Everybody's greeting Susan. Billy says it's a tear in the space-time continuum,
Yep.
right?
It is.
We're gonna have problems tonight. If the house just vanishes, we'll know what happened. Sarah did it. And there's Hogan. Good to see you, Hogan. Can't stay tonight. Feeling sick, but had to say
Uh-oh.
hi. Not a problem, Hogan.
Oh, I hope you feel better.
John, if you're still on here, somebody was asking if best way to be able to cut a burl off a tree and make sure the tree don't die. There is a sealer on it that you can put on, and I don't remember what it is.
You would know.
And I know you'll know.
You'll know.
And P&J says,
Yes.
hi, John. Hope you feel better soon.
Mhm.
Everybody's saying, hope we feel better. There's Sandy Sam. Good to see you, Sandy. She says, hair repair, 2 eggs, and a can of Cango beer. Anything but Bud Light. Good to see you, Sandy.
Oh, cute. Good, good. Yeah, 2 eggs. Huh?
Are you thawing out over there?
Mm.
I hope so.
Mm.
Billy's saying to John,
I
hope you
hope you
feel
feel
better
better.
soon. And more from Sandy says proteins from the yeast will help repair and restore the structure of damaged hair. Vitamin B found in beer will help with the stimulation of the hair growth. Molasses will help strengthen hair and strands, and it'll be further down. She'll have more.
Wow.
Also, Chinese mustard, not mustard you put on food, but the mustard seed itself that you can grind and make into a paste does good for your hair too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she says hi to Sandy. John says, love you, brother. Zeus the Moose.
Yes, and Zeus the Moose.
He doesn't like jelly beans. Green ones.
Green spicy
Spicy
ones. He'll eat licorice ones.
John
He'll
says,
eat the
thanks,
black
everyone.
ones.
John, I'll call you tomorrow,
Yes,
brother.
feel better.
And there's Scott from Rambling with the Brooms says, I've been hiding and lurking.
Good
That's okay.
for you. That's fun.
You're here. That's what
Mhm.
matters.
Here is good.
And Ruby's saying, telling John to take care of yourself.
Mhm.
Scott's dropping a bunch of links. So is Ashley. Thank you. Thank you. And there's 63 Clocks. Good to see you. It says, hello, Curmudgeon, Alaska, Rob and Sarah, Lone, Remote, Alaska, Ashley, and everyone in the chat.
Everybody. Yep.
It says, watch, Rob, did you watch Ollie's last video? Ollie. That's Nord 49?
OLL.
OLI, yes.
Gil.
OLI, Ollie.
OL. Huh.
I think that's
Well,
Nord 49 or something like that, I think. And no, I don't think I have. I'm behind on videos from being in town for a week.
Something you're recommending?
No, I watch their stuff.
You watch their stuff all the time.
Rambling with the Brahms, hey alone.
Just missed it.
And Matt's Garage says to Billy, is there a tear in the continuum? Good. We can go back and fix some stuff. Right.
Yeah.
And there's Leonard talking to Alone. I knew that was coming along. Can I take the beer internally? Asking for a friend.
Right. Oh, dear.
Everybody's talking back and forth. Scott still dropped the link. And Ed says, anyone in the Talkeeton area that wants red rocket parachute flares, let me know. I've got about 300 of them.
Oh,
my, Ed.
Did you put them on the trader?
No. What are you doing with that many red rocket flares or parachute flares?
Marking accidents on the road? What do you do with them?
Keyword parachute. They go up in the air and they come down slowly.
Huh.
I always had them on the boat. So if something happened to see you pop, send one or two up, get attention.
Get attention.
I don't know how you're going to dispose of those, Ed, because back south, we actually had a day where we'd all gather together with the blessing of the coasties and go out and shoot all of our bad flares off.
Oh, my.
Everybody's greeting one another and folks dropping links. And there's Seashell B. Good to see you, Seashell B.
It'd be like
hello.
fireworks.
Pretty much. Just red.
Mm-hmm.
Seashell B says, hello, Rob and Sarah in chat. Hope everyone is doing well.
Hope so.
We are.
We are.
Everybody's greeting Seashell. And again, if you have questions, make sure you give a thumbs up. we go.
You just like doing that because it's so cute.
Oh, come on. No, Leonard, I'm back home. I got home yesterday.
Mhm.
And Alone says curmudgeon, Nord 49. Yep. That's who I thought Ollie is. I'll have to go over and check it out later on tonight.
Mhm.
Of course, that's after happy hour and after Adam and I's BS section that we always have after the lives. It says the flares are an excellent light up the entire area for about a minute. They go to 300 meters into the air and flutter down on a parachute. Yep.
Mhm.
I wouldn't want to shoot one of those off around here. I might have you save me a couple of them just for emergency reasons. And Scott's dropping links, saying hi to Billy. Come on. And Alone says, yes, Ollie has a cabin by you. Yeah, they're actually down in Chase proper.
Mm, okay.
I'm not sure whereabouts in Chase they are, but they're on the trail system. It says yes. 63 Clock says, hey there, good to see you, Billy. Alone says yes for anyone else who hasn't seen Ollie's videos.
Mhm.
It's a doozy. All right, we'll have to watch that tonight then. It says yes, he made a big mistake, which got him.
Oh,
Is it a Jim James type of mistake?
I hope not. I hope he's okay.
Ashley said, Nord 49, yes. Ollie, good PSA and great video. Yeah, now I have to watch it. And John Aleska says, Ed, I watched Ollie's last video. It was excellent. Into trouble. Everybody's greeting Seashell B. Is there a link for the oil for Ollie? Yeah, somebody drop Nord's link if you would. Yeah, Ollie shared an amazing story. Was started as a simple trip to the cabin, came close to turning dark. Yeah, I'll have to definitely watch it. Don't give me too much information,
Yeah.
guys. Fat thumbs hits by mistake, says Ed. Billy says, heck yeah, Matt's garage. Jerry says, dinner time, but we'll keep this running. Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you,
Appreciate it,
Jerry.
brother. Expired marine safety stuff. Yeah, that's what I figured it was going to be. Alone says, here's the link to Ollie.
Thanks, Alone.
All right. For those that were asking about the tree and the burls, I think that was brook trout back in Venice. Google Yugbong tree healer. There you go.
YEGBONT.
That'll get you some information. I knew Hogan had the answer. And RM says, thank you, Alone. Everybody saying hi to Jerry. Sandy says, alone in remote Alaska. I don't think I was suggesting, but hey, let me know.
No. Ew.
Oh, Sandy.
Ew.
Oh. Ashley's dropping links to Nord 49 as well. And John Alaska says, hey, Ed, I bet Ollie would love to have them. LOL. Right?
Oh,
If you're in
the
trouble, you're
red
going to need the
things?
flares.
Yeah.
Zuby, hush.
Mhm.
And Scott says, make sure you get out and show Miss Alone lots of love.
Yes.
It says, these are the big Solus flares, professional quality. Yeah.
I was thinking something
Yep.
major.
Yeah, we had I usually kept those on the boat because I would get all my stuff, the high-end stuff for when I was doing deliveries and stuff. So I always want to make sure it can be seen just in case that never happened. Because
Mhm.
as Ed will probably tell you, when you get on some of these boats, especially a small boat, if you're doing a delivery, you never know what's going to happen.
You never know.
Ask me how I know. Because somebody's daughter.
Ugh.
Yeah, I delivered Sarah's daughter's boat for her, and it had issues halfway home. Hey, Miss Monica says, hello, Rob and Sarah. How are you this evening? We are great, and we're glad to see you in here.
Yes.
And of course, now Alone's laughing at Sandy. Tubs all put away. Not sure what you mean, Leonard. Let's see. It says safety of life at sea, Solus. Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody's greeting Monica, and there's Ward. Good to see you, Ward. And says, hey, Rob and Sarah. Everybody's saying hello to Ward and Monica. Scott's dropping links.
Thanks, Scott.
Ashley always says, hello, number 38. Because Monica was his 38th sub.
Oh, how cute.
Everybody's greeting one another back and forth. Ed says, I'll have to save you. I'll save you a dozen, Rob. Keep at least 2 of them on each snow machine. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'll probably put 3 just because I'm that way.
Mm.
And Monica says,
Err
hello.
on the side of caution.
Hey, lovely P&J. And PTL says, my old house was 3 miles from work. My new house is 10 miles away. I used to think I like it in the country, but hate the longer commute.
Mm.
Your and Alone's is an adventure. I won't complain. Right?
Yeah. But we don't go to work either. So.
Yeah. We
We
try
work
not to
right
go to town,
here.
period.
Right. Oh.
Everybody's greeting each other back and forth and dropping links.
Mhm.
Alone's greeting Seashell and Ward. Same thing with P&J says to Ashley, please drop your link, Old School Alaska, right?
Right.
Somebody, make sure, if you're not subscribed to Old School, make sure you get over there and subscribe to Old School.
Mm.
And for those that don't know, that's Ashley Anderson.
Nice.
Everybody's greeting one another still. Ed's dropping Nord 49's link.
Good.
Lots of greetings. And Alone says to Monica, what do you have cooking tonight? I am trying to decide what to have for dinner, and your cooking posts always make me hungry, right? And she's making soup tonight.
Soup tonight.
Alone
Okay.
says, oh, thank you, Scott. Rambling with the brooms. Ed says, another thing to have is a map and compass and know how to do a resection.
Yeah.
Flying in position with 2 objects in the distance. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
I have a few paper maps. I've got to get some of this area and any area I might be going to.
Mhm.
I do keep Onyx on my phone, and that's always there. But as we know that cold affects batteries on
Mhm.
phones, so
It
it's
could
not
fail.
always guaranteed to work.
Right.
And I'm fortunate enough when I was a kid, I did do orienteering in school, so that's a little bit of a good help.
Mm.
Everybody's greeting one another still. And Monica says, my wrist is burned pretty bad. I'm still down with it. Most of my skin fell off and the next layer is coming off.
Ow.
Must be 2nd-degree burns. Yeah, that's not good, Monica.
Not good.
You don't want to be doing that. That's bad.
Opens you to the potential for infection. I hope that doesn't happen. To say nothing of owie. Hurting.
Yep. And Monica's greeting people.
Okay.
And Alone says to Ed, yes, can't agree more. Better to have and not need than need and not have.
Absolutely.
Exactly. That's why regardless of year round, I still carry a weapon on me out and about, whether I'm on the snow machine or the 4-wheelers.
Mhm.
Always have a weapon because you never know.
Yes.
Yeah, you could come across that crazy old Wolverine that wants to chew on somebody. And Ashley says, Monica, sorry to hear that. Keep an eye on it.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Exactly.
Mhm.
Sandy says, sorry, Alone. Could not control myself. Much love to you all. Cheers. Sandy, you're too funny.
Mhm.
P&J says, oh, Monica, it's getting worse or better. Ouch.
Mhm.
Right?
I hope it's getting better.
Yeah, I hope it's getting better too.
Well, it sounds like it's going through the normal healing process, which is long and arduous.
Yep. And Matt's Garage says to Ed, yep, map and compass skills are not bad thing to have. No, they're not. Ward's saying hello to Alone. And there's Tommy Temper. Hey, Tommy, good to see you. I hope you're doing well, my friend. It's been a little bit since I've been in any of your lives. You've been having them while I've been outside doing stuff.
Yeah.
And Sandy says, I think I've already, she must have had a double glitch on that one. It came through twice. And Monica says, thanks, Ashley. Will do.
Yeah.
Alone says to Sandy, LOL, it's all good. Fun amongst friends. Exactly.
Mhm.
And Simply Jan's greeting some folks. And so is
Nice.
Alone. And she's telling Monica to have a speedy recovery.
Yes, do. Great.
And she said, Monica says it's getting
Good.
better, P&J. Just has to run its course. Yes, it does.
Wish you could fast forward.
Yeah, exactly. And Scott's saying, I enjoy your chats, Miss Alone. We all do.
Yes.
And Monica's greeting some folks. And Alone just dropped Ashley's link for Old School Alaska. Scott's dropping Monica's links. And Matt's Garage says, agree 100%, had to leave the house early today. It was reminded rather rudely by that a rush hour traffic still sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awful.
I had my rush hour traffic in Wasilla the other day. It wasn't bad. I kind of know when it's going to happen, so I try to be out of Wasilla before it happens.
Right. Did you take that loopy thing around the edge?
No.
No. Yeah. It made a big difference when I went into town and rode with Mary.
I just go.
You just go. Go.
Ashley says, Monica, bad with spelling Silverdine or something like that is good for burns. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Monica says, thanks so much, Alone. Appreciate all the well wishes. Good. Troy says he loves watching Old School Alaska. I think we all do. And there's the Bartmans. Good to see you, Bob and Barb.
Bob and Barb. Lovely to have you here again.
Hi, Rob and Sarah, all in the chat.
Yes.
Ed says electronics always fail at the most critical moment. Exactly.
Absolutely.
That they do, Ed.
It's
That's
one of
why
the
I need to get a small
most-
map book of the area.
Mhm.
And I know I've got a couple compasses around here.
There was a time when I could read a topographical
Mhm.
map. I could know where we were by looking at the little lines and how close they were and all that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, that was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That'd be
we
pretty
did that in
easy
junior high school.
here because it's steep.
Yeah.
It's hard to read them when everything's flat.
Yep. Everybody's greeting each other and talking back and forth. Ed says old school is the way to go.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I'm saying you're most welcome to Ashley. And Susan is greeting Jan. 60 Cluck says to Monica, sounds bad, sending you positive energy and much love for a complete healing.
Absolutely.
Yep. Everybody's
From everybody.
You get some folks greeting the Bartmans.
Yeah, they are so nice.
They're great people.
We had so much fun.
Yep. They come up here for an overnight and we enjoyed their company.
Yep.
And see, Troy says, hey, lovely Monica, praying for your recovery. Yep.
Yes.
Everybody's greeting the Bartmans. And Leonard says, gotta air it. That's the
Yeah,
ouch
ouch
part.
part,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Definitely.
Everybody's chatting back and forth. See, Monica says, dang, halibut and hot oil won. Oh, yeah. That oil burns are always the worst, too.
And it clings.
Yeah, it does. Honey. No, I don't know if it's just, I don't know if it'll work on a second degree. I know,
I don't know.
mild burns it'll work on.
Hmm.
And Monica says, thanks, Troy and everyone. I believe I will make it. Can't kill bad grass. Oh my God. There's Crockett's in Alaska. Howdy, just subscribed. We're in between North and Middle Fork of the Montana Creek, 1,300 feet. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
And we
Wow,
are
nice.
13 miles north of Talkeetna.
Yep.
But we're not 1,300 feet up. We're 670.
I don't know. We're high enough to get that
Thermal
lovely
inversion.
thermal inversion.
Ruby says, so sorry to hear, wishing a speedy recovery to Monica.
Mhm.
Scott's dropping links. Simply Jan's greeting the Crockett's in Alaska. Everybody's greeting the Crockett's. And Alone says, welcome to Curmudgeon, Alaska, Crockett's.
Yes.
There's JR. Did I start early? No, you're late, JR. I don't know, brother. You forgot to set your clock again, didn't you? Or are you still doing programming?
Oh, that's probably working.
Ed's waving at the Crockett's in Alaska. Alone says, "Oh, my trouble is in the house." JR. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going through some of these quick chats here, just get caught up a little bit. Now, actually, I'm almost caught up,
Oh, good.
which is unusual for us.
Mm-hmm.
JR says to Alone, that would be me sometimes. Well, sometimes. Monica says, Alone, what will you be cooking this week? Any ideas? I see. I'm pulling
Oh,
an
yeah.
Adam.
Mm-hmm.
And where is Mr. Adam and Miss Phyllis? Usually they're in here. You at least letting us know they're here.
Yeah. Is it late enough for them to be home from work yet?
Maybe Phyllis.
Maybe Phyllis.
Adam doesn't usually get home until about 5:30. Yeah, but he's greeting one another. Thank you. Are you talking to Washboard? No, I haven't started seeds yet.
No.
I've got to get into the greenhouse and start sifting through some of the soil that I have up there and get it back in the pots and get it ready. And then we have some starter stuff here, but we do not have the room in the house to start seeds. We did it last year. We had everything ready, and then we got that 3 feet of snow in April,
and cold.
And it messed us all up. I mean, we had plants that were 6 inches to a foot high in the house.
Yeah.
And 60 Feet Clock says, Ashley Anderson, just found your channel, new sub. There you go.
Good job.
JR, thought start time was 4:45 Alaska time. Nope, we start at 4 and go to 5:45. We're filling that buffer between the Butlers and Alaska cut the cord.
Yep.
And the Bartmans say Jesse Holmes is leading the Iditarod. He's between Rainy Pass and Roan, 188 miles into it.
Wow.
And I can't remember, what is the distance on that race? I cannot remember for the life of me. I think it's what, like 1,000 miles or something like that? Scott says to Miss Alone, if you're cooking up a storm, I'll start over the mountain. Right?
Good.
63.
Thank you very much.
Matt Scratch says to Ward Adams, we have them going in the basement on the grow lights now.
Yep, we don't have a basement. And we have a little empty-ish room upstairs, but it's going to be full soon. And it's not well lit.
No.
It would need grow lights. Serious.
And let's see, AK Dog Mom Kim says to the Crockett's, I was just looking into a property online near Middle Fork, Montana Creek. That's a nice area. When we first came here, we were just south of the spur off Helena or something like that. And we were right on the Montana Creek, renting an Airbnb or renting a cabin for the month while we waited for closing.
Oh, it was a nice
That's
area.
probably a different area from where you guys were at, though. You're further inland or further away from parks.
Yeah, it was pretty public.
Yeah, it was within a mile of the road.
Right.
Alone
It
says
was handy for a month when we hadn't been here before.
Well, we had been here, but we were waiting to move into our property.
Waiting to move in.
Alone says, I burned myself on a 500-degree oven element, coated it with raw honey and lavender after rinsing in lukewarm water, and the next day gone. No blisters, no pain. After 12 hours, it works.
Wow.
I need to get more lavender. I know I don't have any more.
We have honey, but someone wants to eat it.
Yeah. Somebody's gone through 2 big old jars of honey this winter.
I'm getting as big as a bear.
You're not getting big. You haven't really changed your weight. She thinks she's getting chubby and she's not. She's still in the same clothes. So if she's getting chubby, how are you in the same clothes?
I am in the same clothes.
And the apartment say hey to Billy and Matt's garage. 63 Clock says to Alone. Pretty cool. Lavender is natural antiseptic. I think honey is too. Well done.
So.
Yep.
Well done. And you survived.
Leonard, oh my God, Alone, you survived. 500-degree element. That's insane, right?
Fierce. Boy. Uh-oh.
We're just greeting one another. Miss Monica says, I enjoy the moose short today. That sucker was a big one.
Yeah.
Appears to be having trouble walking in the snow. Well, yeah,
It's hard.
that
and
snow
heavy.
down there where it
Yeah.
was taken at was quite deep.
Mhm.
That was actually at the lower cabin. That's not up here at the house.
Mhm.
And Alone says, no clue, Monica. I have been eating sweets all day and
Mhm.
want real food, but nothing thought at the moment.
Mm. Rob brought back a sneeze. Jelly beans from
One.
Powell.
Yep. Oh, Easter's coming up, so I figured I might as well grab them now.
They're almost gone.
You ate 4 bags of jelly beans in a day and a half?
No,
I hope not.
1.5 bags almost.
She's gonna get sick.
Probably.
It says they're probably stuck in the Willow Rush high traffic, Willow Rush Hour traffic jam, right? That's 2.
No, it's 3.
Well, it is 3. Okay, hang on. You know, you got she didn't work. She gets one more. And after that, she gets staked.
Oh no.
Gotta kill that vampire.
I thought it was 7.
Nope.
Oh.
3 blessings and you're done.
Mm. Excuse me.
Leonard says it's almost 7 here in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Everybody's greeting one another. Leonard says 500, I think. Alone says 1,700 miles. Ward says 1,049 miles. Okay. Apartment safe 975. 975 is okay. Alone says I was off. Still, that's a long way to go on some puppies with a little sled underneath you. I'd probably be dead in a week or within a week from starvation. I have to have a lot of food. And I know those dogs have to have a lot of food. We might need 2 other sleds. Sandy says, have to add one of my cheesy jokes. And since we are on the hair topic, what do Arctic hares use to keep their fur looking spiffy? A hairspray. Thank you, Sandy. And it looks like Simply Jan's heading out. Says, okay, y'all, I'm getting going. I was great visiting with y'all. It was good to see you, Jan. You have a great day. And we'll see you the next time we see you. She's still sneezing. I'm sure you guys can hear her. Ed says, let's come up with a twisted topic for last Cut the Cords live tonight. Ooh. PJ said, Adam and Phyllis said in their live just over 1,000 miles. I don't know. Hey, how are you, Madhu? Good to see you in here. I hope you're doing good down there in California. Sarah will be back momentarily. And PTL says, I'm thinking being isolated from healthcare, you learn the best home remedies. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I've got a number of books on it. I'm trying to find a couple more. And I'm trying to find what I can use locally that's grown here in the woods to use. One says 500. I quit way too early. And Matt says, doesn't the length change depending on if they're going north or south? Don't know. Everybody's laughing at Sandy. And Brooke Trout says, are we doing above sea level? I am 10 feet. Yeah, you're low there. How far from the water are you, Brooke Trout? Are you on the island or are you off the island? Yep. P&J, 38 dog sled teams. Billy's Green Madhu. And JR says to us, I just changed my alarm to be here for 4. Start on Monday. You'll be napping.
Yeah.
And Alone says, I will bring you some lavender oil the next time I see you guys. Thank you, Alone. Everybody's greeting Madhu.
Yeah.
And Madhu says toothpaste works on the burn. Did not know
Really? I
that.
didn't know that.
I just don't know if I want all those chemicals on my arm on a burn. And Matt says north route is 975, south route is 998. Interesting. And 63 clocks. Come on, computer. Work with me here. Says, you look great, Sarah. Curmudgeon, Alaska. You look chubby on screen. Exactly. That's what I
Thank
keep
you.
telling her too.
Thank you.
I mean, I've actually lost a few more pounds.
You
I'm
have.
down to
Yes,
195.
you're at your optimum, in
Yeah.
my opinion. Enough bulk to be strong.
Yep. Let's see. The Bartmans are saying from Anchorage to Nome is 975 according to the live feed from the race.
Wow,
Good.
that's a ways.
Leonard, 500-degree element. I'll eat Tide Pods.
Wow.
Rockets in Alaska. You bought this place 3 years ago. Still maintain a home in Willow. Moved to Willow in 01. Oh, very good.
Wow. Good. Good.
Very good. Very good.
Yep. We've been here 3 years this summer.
Yep.
So 2.5 years. This is our third winter.
Yep. Oops. And Matt's garage says to Ed, I'm sure the brain trust here can come up with something wild to talk about at Alaska Cut the Cord, right?
Yeah.
Monica says, bless you to Sarah. Everybody's saying,
Thank
bless you,
you.
Sarah.
1,000 times.
Ward, was that the question you said you had for me? I know when you were on Sean's live the other day, you said you had a question for me. Was that the question about the seeds, or did I miss it? Lona says, I'm eating jelly beans right now.
Good for
Great
you.
minds. think alike."
Ta-da. Life is good, jelly bean.
Leonard said, feed is slowing.
Oh,
That's okay.
candy hearts from Valentine's Day. Do you know how long it would take me to eat candy hearts from Valentine's Day? 2 days.
Yep. She does like her sweets. Don't
I
let her
do
fool
like
you.
my sweets.
Scott says, meal of champions, Miss Alone, right?
Right.
Ed says, her sneezing is jostled Starlink connection.
I have no idea what it is. I'm probably allergic to my hair. all over the
Billy
place.
says he just bought 2 bags of jelly beans.
Rah, rah. How many did you buy, Rob?
I bought like 4 for you and 1 for me.
He gets the spicy one.
And I still got at least a quarter of a bag. That was weird. Look, there's that room
Oh
again.
my gosh, there's that room
There's
again.
that room.
That is so
That is really
weird.
weird. Look at that fireplace.
Oh,
Wow.
that is seriously
got a-
strange.
Is that Steinberg? Looks like
Steinway.
a Steinway. Yeah, looks like they got a Steinway grand piano in there. Anything else in there? Nice couch. Huh.
Very
Interesting.
weird. Very weird.
The Bartmans say you would need some of that cowboy caviar on the trail.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. The problem with that is it wouldn't last the duration of the trip.
No, we get gone quick.
It'd get gobbled up. My cross-country ski teacher told us to take dog biscuits in your emergency pack. He said they are extremely healthy, nutritious, and not tempting like granola bars and goodies. If you need it, it will be there.
Yep. JR says, Delone, did you finish that caramel yet? Or already? Right. And Alone, I have something that's going to be coming up in the mail for you. But it's going to come here, then we'll get it to you from there. A friend's sending some stuff up that she makes.
Ooh, goody, goody.
You know what I'm talking about. Don't say it.
I won't say it.
Everybody's saying bye to Jan. Alone says to JR, I have so much caramel candy here. I could probably eat a piece every day and still have some on hand next year.
365 plus caramel.
Monica says, dang, Alone, I know where to go for candy runs.
Oh, yeah. I have candy runs out in the stores. Yeah. Yeah. Good, good. Yeah. Don't try it at my house because it won't be here. If it gets here, it's pretty gone pretty quick.
P&J says you can't run out of your favorite snacks. To Alone.
Right.
Billy says, thanks, Paula and Jason. Now I'm going to have to open a bag, right?
Yes. Yep.
This group.
Good eaters.
Yep. Oh, hang on. Monica says, "Be right back. Going to for more cake."
Cake. Right. Yay, cake.
Alone says, "Gotta have sweets when you live this far away from everything."
Yes,
Right. That's
indeed.
why I keep cake mixes here, cookie
Oh,
mixes,
so
or
good.
cookie mixes from scratch when I make the
Mhm,
cookies.
mhm.
So,
Lots of cake mixes.
yeah.
Sweet things.
Yep. Madhu is
Honey.
greeting the Bartmans, and there's Alaska
Nice.
cut the cord, greeting Crockett's in Alaska.
Yay.
And PJ is laughing at Billy. And Ward says, "I'll look you up alone in Alaska." And Alone is greeting Adam and Phyllis.
Yep.
Ed says to the Bartmans, "Are you still in Alaska?" Yes,
They
they
are
are.
here.
They'll be here for a few more days. Monica says, "Sweets
They'll tell
boost the
you.
morale." That
Yes,
they do.
they do.
Everybody's
Little
greeting one
crybaby.
another. Jared says, "My cooking is fabulous. Even my smoke alarm is cheering me on." Oh.
Oh dear.
Ashley says, "Monica and the waistline," right?
Mm-hmm.
Matt's garage says, "Old man's beard."
Oh yeah.
Yep, we have that all over the place, and it is a good. No, I'm having a brain fart. Yeah. Okay, and I think you can almost use it as like an antibiotic as a compress
Mm.
on your wounds and stuff
Could
to keep
be.
them clean. Antibiotic. Picked up some locally made in Talkeetna last year. Yeah, it's everywhere up
right.
here.
It is.
Did you get a? Did you make a tincture, or do you get a tincture oil? What did you get,
Or
or just a plant?
yeah.
Troy says, "Definitely must be an Alaskan cut the cord night. Free state police has someone pulled over next to the house. Now I got to go pee off the porch." Why are you crying at me? Why are you staring at me like that?
Don't cry. Don't cry, baby.
Crazy dog. Scott is dropping some links. Thank you,
Thank you,
Scott. Malone says to Monica, "Sweets are my go-to snacking for snacking when on the computer. Need to find a healthier alternative to eat." Right. I'll do certain times. I'll just make a big bowls of popcorn and just do what I got to do. Ward says yes. Crockett said, "We own a thrift store in Willow." Really?
Oh,
Which one?
yeah. And Willow. Crockett's. Huh.
See,
I know the
laughing at
used
JR.
store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll find out.
We'll find out.
Leonard says,
Tell,
"Wouldn't
do
utter
tell.
salve take the sting out of the burns?" If you're talking about bag bomb, no,
Yeah,
I would put bag bomb
no.
on a burn. He's gonna go up. You want to do it? You want me
Put
to?
him out.
Monica says, "Damn the waistline, right? Now I'm burned. Now I'm a burn victim." It's my excuse this week. What are you doing? Go. He wants to play. I go like that. He's doing the same thing back at me. Zooey, go outside. What? Come on.
Look, it's loose.
What do you want, boy? What do you want? What do you want? No, don't try to grab my.
Careful. Be nice.
Crazy dog.
Be nice.
Uh.
Good babe.
Oh,
Oh, look out.
what are you
He has
doing?
such rough paws.
What are you doing? You're ruining everything. You're on top of me, and you'll.
Oh, there goes the table.
There goes the table. There goes the drink. It reminds us of the earthquake we had a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Damn, I lost my coffee.
That was a bad one.
Yep. All right. Where were we?
Before we were so rudely interrupted.
Right.
Yes.
Alaska Cut the Cord says hello, Robin, Sarah, and everyone else.
Yes.
JR says YouTube let me know you were live 3 minutes ago. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
And Leonard says good to keep around for scrapes and cuts. Yep.
Yes.
Ira says jelly beans also love to eat an old time candy called Chuckle. Oh God, I haven't seen Chuckles in a long time.
I don't know Chuckles. I know Chiclets, but that's gum. Black licorice is the best. All right, Ashley.
Right, you guys can have that.
A kindred spirit.
I'm not
I
a black licorice
love
person.
it.
I'll
It is
eat one
my
piece here and there. That's
absolute
it.
favorite.
Lone says that's freaky. It's probably with the bag because the bag is actually green for the jelly beans. Let me see.
Get a grip, sweet baby.
What is your problem? His butt's going a mile a minute. He's wiggling. Keep them occupied for a minute. I'll be right back.
You're not gonna sneeze, are you?
No. What do you
You're
want?
gonna. He's gonna get the dog. That is freaky alone. And I don't know which is freaky, and I don't know how to
Oh, she
run
talked
this
about the,
computer.
When it was coming up on the screen.
Oh, the thing coming up on that was really strange. Monica, what is that room? That room is from the green screen. We figured it out earlier. Don't summon somebody through that dimensional porthole, please. I'm out of that CTHU hula hoop loop. And Mountain Mariner says 5:04 p.m. Go toward the light.
All right. Sorry. He's outside now.
Good place for him. My goodness, he's an unruly beast.
I keep talking on the ask Crockett's. Is it Willow Rose?
I don't think so. That's my favorite.
Monica, that's just what I had for a green screen behind us
Mhm.
before. I don't know why it's still on there, but it is.
No idea, but it's really weird.
Matt, don't summon Karahula through the dimensional
Mhm.
portal, please, right?
Mm.
Head go towards the light.
Yep.
Scott says I'm 372 above sea level, so
You'll
I
be
don't,
dry.
so I'll be dry, right? Billy says Brock's is my brand.
Mm-hmm.
Tool reds are my favorite. Two reds are my favorite. Yep, Brock's. Ruby says weird indeed, Sarah. Matt's garage systematic. Hey, don't even joke about that, right? No milk bone for me. Right. Troy says, don't go toward the light.
No.
Leonard says, I ain't eating dog biscuits or deer poop. You get hungry enough, you'll eat anything.
And it's funny, that's about the only thing I learned from that cross-country ski class.
Yep. Just keep pocket jerky, you'll be okay.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I won't eat it unless I'm dying.
Monica says, I choose jelly beans and candy hearts. Oh, and cake.
Cake,
right?
yes, cake.
The
problem with cake is you have to eat it right away because it doesn't travel.
Right. And it says cross-country skiing folks are weird, which reminds me to practice on the fresh snow tomorrow morning.
Yeah. I lived in Wyoming for a while, and all our friends went to cross-country skiing every weekend. I had a Saturday off because I worked in a dress shop. And I went down this little hill and made a turn, and I ended up with my skis crossed like this. Instead of like this, they were like this. And I put my ski pole down, and I went into didn't even stop until I got up to my shoulder. And
that's with the ski pole
that's
in her
with a
hand.
ski pole in my hand going straight down. And I finally just said, come get me in spring.
And Ira says, I have become addicted to Werther's caramels. Always have it in my pocket. Yep, Werther's are good.
I have a friend who took them to China as her emergency stash of goodies.
And Ward's telling Alone that he subscribed to her.
Excellent. Wise choice.
Susan says, you guys always are making me want candy, so I had to break into chocolate covered graham cracker
they're good
cookies,
too.
right?
Yes, wise choice.
JR says, last night I dreamed I was in a vinyl record. I woke up feeling groovy.
Too silly. Oh,
You want to get them?
yes. He's scritching at the door.
Yep. 63 Clocks is agreeing that the chocolate covered grahams sound good. Monica says, pretty sure Sarah is guarding her sweets with her life. Better pick another house to steal candy. Love you, Sarah. He's got his Christmas fish and he's running around with it crazy now.
Oh yeah, the one that they ripped its mouth off and that
Yep.
shedding its fluff.
And alone
There's
says,
the
JR, you're on a roll.
Mhm.
Let's see. P&J says, heading out all C and 40. Great to see your face, Sarah and Rob. Hope you all see you all on the next live.
Yes.
Or next one, sorry.
Hope so.
And Sandy says, question. What do you and Alone do with your garbage you can't burn? Do you have a dumpster? How long before you have to find a transfer station? What do you do with all your garbage?
We burn it all.
90-something% of ours is burned. The rest is usually glass or tin cans and like aluminum cans. Aluminum cans I save because I will smelt them down to make things out of it.
Mhm.
The tin, I got to figure out what to do, but a lot of the tin cans, which we try not to use very many of, wind up
Right,
getting
yeah.
used for target practice.
Mm-hmm.
It's always fun to have a reactive target. When you shoot it, it moves.
Yeah.
Be it hanging from a tree or sitting on the ground. We also, if we have things like grease or something like that we need to store somewhere, we just dump it in there, let it congeal, and then we'll take it and get rid of it if it's not something we're going to use, because we will not dump it down the drains here.
No, can't do that.
Right now, I'm currently kind of saving it to kind of use as a bear bait when bears start running. Take that fish away. He's pulling all the stuffing up. Bring it over here.
Oh my.
This is what he does with toys. Let me have Fishy. You ready? This is Fishy. He chewed his face off.
I'll hide it. I'll stitch his mouth
All
shut.
he's got is an eye. Oh, the fish is
Oh
going into the
my,
dimensional
that's
portal.
too scary. Ooh. No, this is not for you anymore today. No.
Zuby, behave.
Nope. You can't have it.
But yeah, so Sandy, if it's not burned, it's usually because it's metal or glass. The glass I'm actually going to be saving to do other projects with, and you'll see some of those. Some probably not this summer, but next summer.
Small jars go to the medium jars, all kinds of jars. Go
Grab your hair when you sit down because you're going to
go
put it in
to
a drink.
yeah. Go to the barn.
I'm gonna use
or
them,
this-
if they have lids, I use them for jars for screws and bolts.
Screws and bolts and little odd things that need to be separated from the chaos that reigns almost everywhere up here.
Right. I have not made German chocolate cake in a while, but yes, I can make it. It's been a while.
My mom used to make a sour milk cake, but you can't get sour milk anymore.
Sour milk's easy to make.
Well, it used to be.
You can still make it.
You can still make it with pasteurized milk?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
A little bit of vinegar.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. You can make it right at home.
With whole milk. Time does the
Everybody's saying bye to P&J. P&J, you have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yes.
Ed says, I threw a log yesterday as I was doing my wood chores. It got
in an
in
alder
alder branch and came back at me. Hit my nose and face. I now have a stick in my cheek. Most unpleasant experience. Bloody nose. Yeah.
Oh no.
He's got Bunny. Watch, she doesn't pull Bunny apart now
I
too.
hope not. He hasn't.
Yeah, that's never fun, Ed. Anywhere I ride, usually I'm trying to take down a limb so I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff.
So what are you gonna do about the stick
In your cheek.
in your cheek?
Hopefully you can get it out.
Yeah.
So if I get something in me, I get it out instantly because I've had
Right.
things stuck in me and
Mhm.
I've got an infection. When I used to do
Right.
welding, actually when I was first learning to weld, I got stupid and I was talking to somebody. I pulled the trigger of my MIG and the rod went into my finger, through my glove and into my finger, and left part of the glove in my hand. And my finger swelled up about that big around in about
dear.
3 days time period. And they tried to find it, couldn't find it. And I wound up cutting it open and finding it myself.
Mhm.
And then I did the same thing with a piece of oyster shell in my hand as well about 3 years later.
Mm.
But yeah, no. If something's in my body, it comes out.
Yeah.
Sarah will tell you, she's seen me dig stuff out of my hands. If I have a scalpel, I'll just cut it open and it don't bother me.
Hmm.
Of course, she's running away the other way. Monica says, my mom makes German chocolate cake.
It's good stuff.
Ashley says, ouch to Ed. Ed
Yes,
says,
ouch,
still
Ed.
trying to get the stick out of my cheek.
Get it.
Get it out, Ed. You don't
Get
want
it
an
out. Get
infection
it
in
all
there.
out.
You'll be coming into town to go back to work and you're going to be puffed out. We don't want to see that happen to you,
No.
brother.
No.
And Matt's garage says, come on, Jim. Picked up a little tin of Unusa salve. Usnia salt salve. I always mispronounce that one. That's Old Man's Beard.
Oh, yes, duh.
And there's Mike from Railroad Mike's Alaska.
Hi, Mike.
Good evening, Kamajin, and folks in the chat.
Yay.
Mike, get a hold of me tomorrow.
Yeah.
I want to confirm dates.
Yes.
And JR says, I tried starting the day without coffee once. My court date is pending. I hear that.
Oh, dear.
I was lucky at the Airbnb. I was just buying iced coffee from the store and making sure I had 2 or 3 of them on hand for the mornings. And 62 Clock says, I've recently had Alaskan fireweed tea. My first time, it was good.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't had?
You know what I think I forgot to do?
No.
I forgot to get the Bartman's fireweed jelly. Dang it.
That's terrible.
And the Crockett said the only one.
Huh.
And Billy says, hi there, Railroad Mike. Good to see you. Ward says, getting some fried chicken, mashed taters, and green beans.
Yes.
You guys have a great evening. Not a problem, Ward. You do the same thing, and it sounds like you're going to have a good meal.
Yes. Yay, green beans.
And Matt says to Ed, those alders fight back.
Yeah.
Hard. Yeah, they do. And everybody's greeting everybody, and they're seeing Zooey.
Yes.
And oh, it is Willow Rose.
It is. Oh my gosh. It's our favorite one.
Okay.
Yay. I get a lot of stuff there.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, Phyllis works there.
Yeah. Is what are you mad?
Charlotte.
No, don't say names.
No.
Don't know if they want names out.
True. Granted. Never mind.
I'm pretty sure we met them.
Mm.
Were you with them yesterday? If you say yes, then yeah, I definitely know who you are. And there's Beto down in Brazil. Good to see you.
Very nice.
Hello, Rob and Sarah. Skipping over all the chats between everybody coming in. And Brooke Trust says, yeah, candy talk. Reese's with caramel is calling my name. I've already had ice cream.
Oh, good for you.
We wait.
Yeah.
We wait until about 9 o'clock every night to have ice cream when we have it.
Which is
probably not the best thing to do because I'm sitting there with all that calories in my belly. Same thing with her.
Yeah.
You know, then after we have the ice cream, we wind up dozing on the couch.
Snooze. Then go to bed.
We
wake up hungry again.
We're not huge TV people, but we've been watching Yellowstone lately, and we're just getting into that.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah. And Ed says Alder is most unfavored to
right.
tree species.
I think it is mine too. It's got way too many roots for one thing.
Yep. Definitely small world. Love Willow Rose.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a lot of things in this house from Willow Rose.
A lot. A lot.
Yep. It says that Matt says to Ed, you ran into alder ants.
Yeah.
Sounds like watch out for the white wizards next.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Everybody's greeting Beto. And Monica says, got to run. See you in Alaska. Cut the cord. And if you take care, everyone. And thanks for all the well wishes. So, did we come up with a topic for Adam and Phyllis live tonight to torment them with? And I know they're listening, so they're probably shaking their heads at me.
No.
Ed says, I look like Gandalf since I haven't had a haircut in over a year.
Right. Yes.
Your hair didn't look that wild when I met you, Ed. Lone says, Crockett, it's in Alaska. You have an awesome thrift store. Yes, they do.
It is amazing.
I think that was actually the first thrift store we went into here in Alaska.
It was. It absolutely was.
We found them when we came up in May.
We
did.
were
looking at the property.
Just looking.
Yep.
Before we even bought property.
Actually, haircuts are overrated. I have to agree.
Oh, absolutely.
And the apartments say, when a dog loves its master, reminds me of a song from the past. When a man loves a woman. Right?
Yes.
JR, Kit Kat or Three Musketeers, right?
Oh, yeah, both good. Kit Kat.
Leonard says, nope, someone had over 300 flares. I call Flare Hub for pizza.
Oh, dear.
And Crockett say, thank you, everyone. My wife and Phyllis and Terry do a great job keeping the shop fresh.
Oh,
I'm
they
grateful.
do.
Yes.
They do a great job, and it's a great shop.
All right. So
I can barely get in there without buying something.
Crockett's, you are the husband then, by that comment. So I don't think I have met you. I know I've met your wife at the store.
Mhm.
And Alone says, like almost all soft candy except chocolate, not good, not big fan of chocolate.
Mm.
I don't know, Alone. I don't know if we can
I
be
don't
friends
know.
now. Kidding.
I used to say,
I like
man
all
does not
sweets.
live by bread alone. He also must have chocolate.
Yep. And Ashley says, to the Crockett's, hope to see you in April.
Mhm.
Ed says, almost broke my leg the first 3 seconds on cross country
Oh, yeah.
skis.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find some of those bush skis,
Mhm.
Ed. They're short and wide
Short and wide
for
would work
breaking
better.
trails and stuff like
Mhm.
that up here. I guess the little shop down in Talkeetna sells them. So I'm going to have to go down there and take
We'll
a
have
look
to
for
look
them.
at those. My teachers, we had to walk across the street and through a field on our cross country skis to get to the lesson. And we got there, and the teacher said, okay, folks, now I'm going to teach you how to fall. I said, well, I've done that 4 times already. When are you going to teach us to get up? He did laugh.
Matt says he keeps big bowl of variety chocolates to snack on his counter.
Oh, I can't do that.
No, because it disappear. We actually, Adam and Phyllis gave us this beautiful ceramic bread box for Christmas, and that's where we keep the candy.
It's almost, well, it wasn't.
Yeah,
It was almost full a couple
no,
of days.
yeah.
now, but-
And the Bartman say, referring to when Zeus gave Rob a big smooch on the cheek, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
But the thing is he'll come up, give me a smooch, and he'll jab his nose into my face or my throat or my
Yes.
eye. He's good for that one. He gets all lovey-dovey. He's like, hi, bam. And he wants to knock you over.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt's garage says chocolate doesn't last around here.
No.
Billy says, crap, just realized that I've eaten almost half a bag of jelly beans.
Congratulations.
You and Sarah must be family.
Oh,
Troy
dear.
says, strange the deer poop made me think about Alaskan duck parts now.
Oh, no.
I got to go fix another drink. Actually, Troy, I was going to make Alaskan duck parts tonight,
Mhm.
but then I realized I didn't have any Kahlua. So
We can't just dash into town
Nope.
for that.
Iris says, my mom's secret to a long life, almost 94, is the first thing she eats in the morning are her chocolates and then her cookies.
All right. I'm
Good
on
for
my
her.
way then.
Right? Alone says to Matt that he can have her share of chocolates. Jared says I'm a chocoholic.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt's garage says to Mariner that 1.7 seconds more than being on a snowboard, right?
Yeah, right.
Matt says, I shall eat your share, Miss Alone.
Right.
And Alone says to Sandy, Sam, anything I can't burn gets driven about 100 miles to a transfer station about twice a year. Yep.
Yeah. It seems like every time we try to go to the transfer station, they're closed.
Yeah, they're only open certain days. And only certain days
never...
they take some recyclables too.
Right.
Leonard says, tin cans, early warning for bears and predators. Protect the girls. Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Hey, Lee and Maine, good to see you. Mike says, man, all this candy and sweet talk, but one more mentions pies. I love pie. My sweet tooth is bothering me, right?
Oh, dear. Yes.
I'm actually going to be making some apple pie tomorrow.
I make the crust.
Yep. Sarah makes the crust. I do everything else.
Yep.
Zeus likes salmon. Yes, he does.
He
Zeus likes
does
anything that'll fit in his
indeed.
mouth except for green jelly beans
Yes,
that are hot.
hot jelly beans.
Ed says poltergeist, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's greeting Lee. And Leonard says, I'm eating fattening cheesecake.
That's the only kind
Yes,
of
yeah,
cheesecake
that's the only kind of cheesecake to make
is.
or eat.
It's the best.
Right.
Pie is where it's at. Yes.
Billy says hi to
I'll make
Ira and
pie when
Ira's
you come
mom.
up.
Yep. Lone
Well, he'll make
says
the filling on it first.
at least he plays with toys. Kenai doesn't play with anything. Won't chase the ball or play tug. Nothing is entertaining as mauling me.
Right.
And that's
so
a big
much fun.
dog.
That's a
He's a big puppy.
dog. Mhm.
Let's see. Alaska Court says, Crockett's in Alaska. We missed you at Iditarod this weekend.
Oh.
Matt's garage. Anyone make pemmican to have
Nope.
in a long snow machine trip? I have not had pemmican in years, and it depends on how it's made, whether I will like it or not.
I've never had it.
There's a lot of different ways it's made. A lot of people, it's ground up real fine dried meat, lard. Some people put granola in it. Some people put fruit in it. There's a lot of different ways you can do it.
Yeah.
Depends on how it's made, whether I like it or not.
Mhm.
Yep, Ashley, lemon meringue.
Oh boy.
There you go.
Yep.
I think the first pie I made up here was a butterscotch.
Oh, that was good.
Yep, I made another one. I need to make another one.
Yes, indeedy.
Pecan pies. Ooh. All right, knock it off.
Mm.
And Alone says to Matt's garage used to make pemmican all the time, but got burned out on it.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never had it.
High in calories. It will keep your engine
Well,
running well.
there you go. That's what it's all for.
Right. See the Crockett's in Alaska. Let's cut the cord. And I think that's the first one I've missed that wasn't work related. And Monica says, love German chocolate cake. I also love potatoes and pancakes. Yes, potatoes are my, that's potato pancakes.
It is.
I haven't had those in a while. My potatoes in general are my weakness. I love my potatoes. I remember my grandmother from Prussia always made them for me after school when I was a young girl growing up in Connecticut.
Oh. My grandmother made molasses cookies.
Ooh,
they were good too.
Right? It says, I'm scheduled for self-surgery in the morning.
Ah, yes.
Yep. Just make sure you get that bottle of Jack as your antiseptic.
Absolutely.
And your anesthesia.
Yeah. My mother made sour milk cake with chocolate. Oh, it was so good.
And we get about 10 minutes before Adam and Phyllis start their live. So think of that topic, guys.
Railroad Mike.
Yeah, don't mention pecan pie, Billy. My southern side is begging for a good pecan pie. I don't think I've ever made a pecan pie. I usually wind up candying them. I usually wind up candying them and eating them that way. Potato pancakes are the best. Yes. Brook Trout. We just had potato pancakes last week. Now I'm gonna have to make potato pancakes. It says last self-surgery was butt cheek injury from flipping an ATV on the back trail hill. Ooh.
Owie.
I mean, you're flexible, Ed, if you can do surgery on your own butt.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, Billy's saying pecan pie is his weakness too. Mike says, good evening, Rushing Wind. Leonard Thomas. Beto saying hi to Mike. Beto. Lone says to Ed, been there, done that. You need off-grid nursemaid. Right? I think half of us do. Mike says, I was planning to call you sometime tomorrow, Rob, to do just that. Perfect. That works. Yeah, I have a favor for you to ask you too, Mike. So hope you don't mind. It's an easy one. Ashley Anderson, Ed, minor was probably essential in that would hate to close up the wrong hole. Actually. Let's see. Leon Main says, I hear you, JR, on the coffee comment, right? Everybody's talking to Beto. Brook Trout and Mike. Matt says, I have coffee protein drink for breakfast and chase it with a white with a white monster. It must be an energy drink. I do not do
Monster.
energy drinks at all.
Oh gosh, no. That's the last thing you need.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This world would be in trouble if I had to have
Oh, it
those.
would be bad.
And
I
Sarah
would-
would be going nuts, pulling her hair out, and locking me out of the house because I'd be running around trying to do everything.
Oh, it would be bad.
Right?
It already is bad.
JR says,
Running
"Hey, girl,
around.
unless he wears a diaper, you can't change him." JR. Put your
And I
hide
wouldn't.
apartments.
I would just hide.
And Ed says, "LOL, yes, a minor.
A mirror
A mirror
was
was a mirror
essential.
was
Yeah.
essential. Essential for that surgery. I contemplated Rambo gunpowder to fix it.
Yeah. Yeah. Be
Um,
afraid.
the
Be
gunpow-
very afraid.
The gunpowder actually does work. I actually,
Oh, Lord.
one of my
Mm-mm-mm.
fishing trips into Canada, we were doing ice fishing. I can't remember how old I was. I was in my early 20s.
Mhm.
And I was in the right place. Everybody else wandered off, and I just stayed at our camp, and they all kind of got lost. And I went up trying to cut something, and I cut my hand like that on a machete,
Ugh.
and it was down to the bone. And the only thing I could do, because my fingers were doing this,
Mm.
because of the tendons and all that stuff were nicked, is I cauterized it because I didn't want to bleed out. I mean, yeah, it's fingers, but you can still bleed out from that if it takes a long time. And we're
Mm.
15, 20 miles into the Canadian bush, and they had the snow machines. So I cauterized it. And when I got back to town, I had to go and have surgery because for
Yeah,
about
that-
5 years, I couldn't close my hand past that. Now I can close it all the way because of the surgeries that I had. It was not fun. You can actually see some of the scarring on there still. But the cauterization stuff is not fun.
You got to take better care of yourself up here.
I do.
You do. You're very careful.
I've only had 2 owies since I've been here. And they weren't even self-inflicted.
I didn't do it.
No, it was the earthquake when that rasp fell off the wall
Oh, yeah.
and took out my finger. Tried to. All right, so I need to get caught up here real quick because we're about to go over to Adam and Phyllis. Ashley, Alone, Ed, somebody get a link ready for Adam and Phyllis, and we need to discuss a topic.
Oh,
Yeah,
something
powder
to
burns
hit them
breathe
with?
their own. It's what?
Something to hit them with? Something difficult and goofy?
Well, there's always some kind of like animal thing or
Right,
weird
yeah.
thing that always comes up.
Mm-hmm.
Alone says, I have seen clips of Yellowstone, don't really care for all the drama. Yeah, it does have
It
quite a
has
bit of
some
drama. But
Yeah.
I like the
and
old
a bit
West
of
stuff.
violence. And this is the new West. Relatively
Ed
speaking.
says would make a great scene for Mountain Mariner, the movie.
Yes. Oh boy.
The intro. Oh yeah, I did give the fireweed jelly to the Bartmans. Good.
Oh, thank heaven. I'm so
Okay.
relieved. I hope
And you
like
remembered
it.
your chaga, right?
I hope so.
I'm just going through see if
I
anybody's
think they
got
did.
questions because
Mhm.
we're about to get out of here and go over to Adam and Phyllis. We
They're
go
so
over
much
and
fun.
Jason Crockett. Yeah,
Mhm.
we'll go over and pester them here in a few minutes. So if you guys start heading over, I won't be offended. But I want to say thank you for everybody for showing up tonight. We I
Yes.
think at one point we had up to 55 people in here, which is
Woohoo.
kind of nice.
That's a nice size party.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Cece, catching your first live. Well, that's nice of you to be in
how
here.
fun. Hope you
Are
enjoyed.
you a new sub?
Hope you enjoyed.
Anybody's greeting CC? Topic for Adam tonight: a sloth only poops once.
Ew.
Oh, here we go with the potty talk again. All the burns good and hot, even green, good for melting.
Mm.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, guys. All right. So, anyways, I want to thank everybody for being here tonight, sir. We both want to thank you all for being here,
yes.
and so does Zeus,
Great
even though
fun.
he's being a pit of puppy tonight. You guys are amazing to have in here and chat with us, on our weeklies. And don't forget, we will be doing the live on St. Patty's Day, which
Right.
is Sunday, the 17th of March, starting at noon with Alone Remote Alaska. Alaska cut the cord on Oz. So make sure you come in and have your questions ready.
Yes.
And we will answer as many of your questions that we possibly can with what knowledge we have. Between the three of us, we should have quite a bit covered.
Indeed.
You know, 'cause we each of us live our own lifestyles a little bit differently, but
Yep,
kind of the same.
like, yeah.
So you all have a great day. Let's go over to see Adam and Phyllis, and we'll see you on the next one, and we'll see you over at their chat.
Yes.
Y'all have a great day. We're out of here, and we'll see you over there. Bye, guys. And thank you for all the admins for helping out tonight.
Oh,
It was
yes.
very much appreciated.
Very.
I'm just seeing if I missed anything in here.
I can't.
Yeah, I was behind quite a bit,
Oh, dear.
almost 10 minutes behind.
Oh,
All right,
sorry.
sorry guys. If
Sorry.
you have questions, make sure you ask them next time, and I will get to them. You guys have a great night. Bye.
Bye now.
See you at Adam and Phyllis's. Last cut the cord.